What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jermaine back with another walking tour video. Ow! And today I actually have to walk back downtown, but I'm just gonna go in this like zigzag pattern so I can show y'all some different places, different spots that I haven't like shown you guys. So let's go up here. We're gonna go up to Green Street and we're gonna go down because I don't know if I've ever shown Green Street. Today is a stunning day, you know. It's the start of the weekend. This is a Friday and it's stunning outside. There's lots of people out. I'm taking the borings out of the street. Across the street here we got like all these little restaurants, which maybe I should have like walked that way, but I don't know. I'm trying to avoid music and stuff like that. And this side of the street's hella chill. Wow, check out this. You need some face masks? How about some backpacks? They got that hookup, yo. Oh, check out those, the black face masks. Oh, for some reason I love these doors. These doors are beautiful. The yellow and green and white. It's fly. Wave at their camera. What's up? Yeah, that's the side with all the action. I just walked on the boring side. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to explore over these hills because there's some amazing places just right over here. I just haven't made my way around yet. This is Green Street. This is definitely it's definitely a party street. You know, you have like Polk Street, that's a party street. You got Castro, that's a party street. You got Chestnut, that's a party street. You got Fillmore, that's a party street. When I say party street, I mean on these streets there's like a little district where there's a lot of bars and restaurants and, you know, a lot of stuff like that. But here, this is just the one for like North Beach. North Beach is actually kind of back the other way. But some people call this North Beach. Some people call this Green Street. I just did a lot of talking. There was a marijuana dispensary there that I just walked by, and I don't think that they, for some reason, they don't like when you like film dispensaries. You know, so I just kind of kept talking, you know, but I don't know why they don't like it when you film dispensaries, but they just don't. This hill off to the left. We're really gonna have to explore this one day because there's some really cool hidden away places. Over here you can't really tell because of all these big trees, but there's a beautiful church right here. But it's kind of tucked away and it's kind of hidden by the trees. So you really can't even get a good photo of it outside because it's kind of like hidden by the trees, you know? It's a gorgeous day today. Holy moly. I like this building. The colors on it. Even the chip paint, it all looks beautiful. So another thing about this neighborhood, it's notorious for alleys. Yo, there's so many alleys around here. It could probably actually be more houses here if they didn't have so many alleys. If we keep going down, this is Grant Street. I called it Green Street. If we keep going down here, this will lead us to like Market Street and we'll go straight through Chinatown. But that's not the route we're gonna take today. We're gonna take a different route. We're gonna sort of zigzag through Broadway and then we're gonna sort of cut through the financial district. Don't worry, it'll be a lot of fun. Let's just explore. Off here we got some gentlemen's clubs here. And this part of Broadway is very notorious for gentlemen clubs. This place on the weekends can be pretty poppin', you know, especially if you come to the city and you just don't know what to do. There's a lot of stuff to do around here. You got Chinatown in this area. You got Little Italy a few blocks up this way, and then you got a whole bunch of strippers over here. So, you know, you definitely got some options around here. There's also a bunch of cheap hotels, like really cheap hotels, like broke folks hotels. I'm talking about hotels that you don't find in Union Square. There's one at the end of this corner here. Really cheap North Beach hotel, very cheap hotel. Also very basic, you know. It's not going to be anything Definitely not going to be on the lines of a Holiday Inn. And Holiday Inn is kind of standard. A Holiday Inn is a standard hotel for people that live like outside of the city. But when you get to the city, there's hotels way less than a Holiday Inn. You know, you paper thin walls, crappy beds. This is the Roaring 20s. This is a popular gentleman's bar. And there's the Big Owl, popular gentleman's bar. I don't know if these places are really open. This place looks like it's open. Probably not all of them, but I'm pretty sure some of them are. There's more of these freaking insane alleys around here. Urban Curry, that's a popular Indian restaurant. I know a lot of people love that place. I think they have a couple different locations in the city. It's a popular Uber Eats pickup spot. Looks like another gentleman's club here. Oh, this is something that you don't see every day. Check this out. This over here is a record store, a record and bookstore. Like, what the heck? And there's even a car parked in there. This is really awesome, like, because there's not, I think of one other bookstore in the city, and you can get records and books here. So check out this place, y'all. Or no, this is the museum. This is the museum, actually. Yeah, North Beach Museum. So check this out. A lot of these places are like all closed down, you know. Definitely got some views over here. Now, if you really want an insane hill to go up this hill. This I don't think this is the steepest hill, but yo, this hill is brutal. It's massive, yo. Yeah, I definitely don't think that's the biggest hill. I think the biggest hill is, I don't know how that's not the biggest hill, because it's so slant. I think it's Filbert, actually, is the biggest hill. Filbert, it's near, right 1 block away from Lombard Street. We're gonna do a little jaywalking here, because I'm trying to get on this side of the street. Another gentleman's bar here. Smells like alcohol out here big time. You already know you're in a bar area when you're walking outside in the daytime and it smells like alcohol. Another really, really good place, DJ Sushi. People like it a lot. Also notice these houses up here. Remember some of those alleys I was pointing to when I said, yeah, we got to go up there and explore? That's where, you know, you would get to stuff like that. And there's some hidden streets and some hidden parks and stuff that are insane over there. But it's just one of those off the beaten path places, and you know, you just got to go over, take some time and explore it. Need some bike tires? Okay, we're gonna go down Montgomery here. This is another nice size hill. Well, I'm just noticing this building from over here. I'm trying to figure out what building that is. Check out this parking lot. This parking lot is so weird. So weird. So like, it's on a hill, as you can see. But then it also has, well, it's gonna keep going. All right, I'm gonna go back up. It was like, I don't know. I just wanted to keep going for a second. This is a really, really weird parking lot here. So if you If you notice, it's like on a hill, but then they built that part, and then you like go around, and it's like that's another hill, and then you get to that top part. Very, very unusual. I've parked there a couple times. When I first moved here, I worked for this valet parking company, actually 2 of them. And I remember one event we parked there, and it was like the weirdest parking lot like ever. And I've definitely made some deliveries to this building. Very plain and simple, and it's an old school building for sure, but it's just like very plain and simple, like no bricks, just here it is. Over in this area, you notice more bricks too. There's bricks here and there's bricks here. I want to say these bricks look like they're just on the outside. Now, over in this neighborhood, what you're gonna find is you're gonna find a lot of small specialty shops, okay? Just all throughout this neighborhood. That's what I've noticed here. You'll find little cute places. It might be hair salon or something like that. There's a lot of small businesses. I don't really notice too many corporations, but it's a different type of small business over here. You know, it's not like small businesses like you see like in Chinatown, and it's not like small businesses you see in the Mission District, and it's not like small businesses you see in the Marina. It's a different type of small business. I want to say these are like fancier small businesses. I don't know. They're not the same businesses. You know, these businesses specialize in like just different goods versus like your everyday convenience store, or you know, shop that you're selling random stuff. You know, these stores are selling more like what's the word I'm looking for? More higher income stuff, I would say. But they're still small businesses, you know. I guess there's a couple chains around here. There's this shop, very popular. Where is that from? They're from Finland. They make those really, really cool looking backpacks. Also around here, you see a lot of vacancies. You know, before this pandemic, all these places were packed. And once again, they're kind of like little small shops, yo. You know, and it's all fancy over here. Nothing's cheap. There's this alley, more and more shops down here, like just hidden, low-key type places, you know. There's the Trans-America building. I always call this one the wrong building, but that's the Trans-America building. Yeah, so there's lots of, you know, fancy little cool shops around here. Oh, look at this place. Look how modern that is. I mean, for the most part, everything that's down here is kind of like I say, it's specialized. It's not like any big brands, you know. It's not like it's Gucci or Louis Vuitton, you know. They're all just like small, like low-key brands. Like, what is that place? I'm pretty sure they don't have cars. No, this building over here, some government building. I always see a bunch of people out here. I think it's the immigration office or something. All right, so over here, now we are on Sampson Street. Don't know if I've ever filmed Sampson Street before, just because Sampson Street is, I don't know, it's dead now. It's not like it once was. It used to be busy on Sampson Street, but now it's, Sampson Street's a ghost town now. That's like a beautiful walkway. I'm trying to figure out that building up here, the ones with the two tops. I'm trying to figure it out from the bottom because I can't tell from the top. Oh, there's another fire station. Feels so good right now. Like I'm in the shade. It's warm outside today. I'm in the shade. There's like what, 15-mile-per-hour winds. So you're just good in the shade, you know. I'm loving it. And it's the pyramid again. There's this angle. Oh. It's like no traffic on here, though. This is kind of one of those streets that like you're not exactly supposed to drive on. Yeah, here it is. Like it's like do not enter from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. That's kind of a confusing sign. A lot of people don't know what that means, but basically what that means is like you're not supposed to drive this way during those hours unless you're like on a bike, a bus, a moving truck, or if you're in a taxi. Which I don't know if that includes Uber and Lyft. I mean, it should. You're dropping someone off, you know. Yes. So, once we get down here, it's a lot more offices. Before the pandemic, these buildings used to be popping all the way. The street used to be busy all the time, you know. And all of that have just mellowed out, you know. You know, nowadays, what I call a busy day, people are like, "You call that busy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's busy, yo. Should see it on a dead day now, you know." Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco. All right, what we'll do is we'll go up and we'll make a right on California, actually. I want to see this building here. These columns look dope. These columns on this building. It's like something you see in like Washington, D.C., you know? Like that old, like, that old design, you know? Like we don't build new stuff like that unless you're purposely trying to build it to look old, you know? This place used to be a CVS, and now it's all dead. This place on the bottom here. And then I think that was already empty for a long time anyway. What's the difference? It's been empty for so long. It's been empty for so long, it's like a living room now. I'll show you guys something cool over here. It's still here. This was here before the pandemic. I kind of can't show you exactly now because there's a bunch of people in there. But this here is this box that they've built. I don't really want to get up because there's someone sitting in there, but like there's this glass box and they put a table in there, so it's like a place you can go and like sit outside, but then you're kind of inside in this box. I kind of don't want to show it too much usually. I've never really seen anyone sitting in there. But yeah, today there's definitely someone in there. But yeah, it's like this box that they built that you can, it's like a table in there. Cool place to have a picnic. Let's just stop here for a second. I'm telling you, sometimes when I'm out filming, go ahead. People are trying to hear what I'm saying, so like they'll like walk behind me, or like they'll like walk really close, you know? So like if you ever see me stop like over and over and over, maybe it has something to do with that. I'm gonna take Pan because I felt like in a video recently I went down that part of California, so I don't know if I've ever went down this part of Powell. If you guys want to know what these things are, but basically what this is in a lot of these buildings, for the deliveries, like the delivery truck will like park here, they'll unload the deliveries and they'll put it on this thing, and they'll like press these buttons to go like down and up, and they'll put the stuff like down in the ground, so that way they don't have to like take it through the building. And then that also works if that building doesn't have a loading dock, because a lot of these buildings on this side of Market Street, they do not have loading docks. I mean, some do, but a lot of them don't, because maybe it's just not that big enough, or maybe they bought a small lot and they're just like, we're just not gonna have a loading dock. Pretty much all the new ones that they build like have a dedicated like loading dock, you know? Like I can't think of any like buildings they built like recently that don't have a loading dock. That's a nice sized building, you know? If it's like a 3-story building, it don't need a loading dock. But if it's, you know, 10 stories, you kind of need a loading dock, you know? Maybe it's the type of building where they're thinking, we don't need a loading dock because we're not going to be moving in and out. We're just going to move in and stay there forever. Maybe that's why they don't need a loading dock. All right, cruising down Pine Street. I am cooking right now. It is hot as fuck on this side of the street. No joke. I'm just gonna tell it how it is. Definitely want to take my hoodie off right now.
Mom made a salad, didn't Mom made a salad.
Wow, I just dropped the F-bomb in this video. Check out this building here. Cool. With that round on this side. I don't know if that's actually the First Republic building or if they just rented the bottom. I think they actually rented the whole bottom. Yeah, maybe the First Republic building. Woo! Oh gosh. Then check out this building over here. It's one of my favorite buildings in the city. That's 425 California. I like that whole like metallic golden look they have on the outside. It's one of those buildings that they will not let you bring a skateboard in, by the way. I've you know, had to go there to repair iPhones back in the day when I used to repair iPhones, and yeah, they're like, oh, you cannot bring that skateboard in here. And I'm like, bro, like I'm trying to repair a phone here, you know? And they're like, no skateboards. So yeah, it's not my favorite building, but it looks dope in the sunlight, you know? And then we got this one over here, which is kind of hard to show, but this is the backside of 101 California. Like I say, it's kind of hard to show, and with that sun right there, it makes it look epic. I don't know if people like big buildings. I like big buildings, you know? I think they're really cool. I think big buildings are like efficient too, because you can have a lot of people in one place versus, you know, if you have a whole bunch of single family homes, you got to cover like a much greater land, right? And since you're covering much greater land, you have to do things like you have farther commutes, you know? It takes a long time to get from over here to over there, but if you build your buildings like New York, you build your cities like New York, you know, you build them up, well, you can stick a lot of people in one place and you can have a lot of things going on in one place, you know? You can create a whole bunch of economic activity. But I don't know, if you do it the whole American way and, you know, have everything all spread out, it'll just be like, it'll be like the US, like how, you know, so many people are like addicted to the car because you live in a place where you have to have a car. Like there's no other option, you know. But if they would just build like, you know, more if they built vertical and just make places more dense, you wouldn't have that. But then a lot of people argue and say, oh, I don't want to live like that. They're trying to control us. Like they can't control you living in your own damn house, you know. Some things just make no sense when people talk about control, you know. Oh, but it's easier to control us if we all live in buildings. It's just as easy to control you if you're living in a house. Cut the electricity off. You know, and then what are you gonna do? I don't care if you live in a big building or a house. I cut the electricity off, then what you gonna do? Then no food's coming to your house, remember? You know, you got your house, and at least in a city, like it's densely populated, like you don't have to go that far to get stuff. I don't know, I'm not trying to say, you know, one is right and the other one's wrong, but I definitely love city life versus, you know, living out in the country. I mean, living out in the country is fun, but bro, why would I want to live out in the country when I can have this? You know, I can just walk down the street and there's lots of stuff to do, and there's like 15 different grocery stores to go to. You know, if I don't like this one, go to that one. If I don't like that one, go to this one. If you don't like that one, never ever go back to that one and go to this one over here. I don't know, you just have way more options. Or you can live in, you know, a small town and you just got that one grocery store to go to, okay? One grocery store. And you just can't stand everybody at that grocery store, but guess what? That's your grocery store, bro. So that's why I love living in the city. You got options galore, yo. Options galore. All right, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm down here where I need to be. Stay tuned for another video. Stay tuned. If you guys like this one, give your homeboy Jermaine a thumbs up. And I'm out. I love all of y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Be good. Stay safe. Buy some stocks. Peace out.